Okay, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna to all the devotees again. Today we will all together learn the second verse of chapter 15 of the Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Purushottama Yoga. Last week in the first verse, we learned about the banyan tree representing the material universe and how the various living entities get entangled in its branches, but those who understand the essence of the true reality that the scriptures represent, the ultimate truth, which is Sri Krishna, are able to make it through all these entanglements and attain the Lord's feet. In the second verse, the Lord says, so in the first verse, the Lord says, Urdhva Moolam Adhashakam. So the Lord says the roots of this tree are upwards and the branches are downwards. Adhashakam, downward branches, Urdhva Moolam, and which is roots extending upwards. So it's like a reflection of a tree in the material world. In the second verse, the Lord continues continues from what he talks about in the first verse. So here he says, Adhash chordhvam prasritas tasya shakha. So adha again means downwards, cha meaning and. So urdhvam is again upwards. So the Lord prasrita, the word prasrita means extended in all directions. Tasya meaning referring in particular to the branches. Shakha is a branch of a tree. So the Lord says the branches of this tree extend downward as well as upward. Guna pravriddha vishaya pravala. So guna, by the word guna, the Lord indicates the three modes of material nature: sattva guna, tamo, rajo guna, and tamo guna. Pravriddha means to nourish or to enrich or to develop. Vishaya indicating the various objects of sense gratification. Pravala meaning the twigs, the little twigs of the tree. So there are large branches in any tree. There are large branches. Then there are very tiny ones which are slightly more tender in touch, tender to the touch or in texture compared to the tougher, bigger branches. So the Lord says these twigs represent the objects of sense gratification. So in the first verse, the Lord said that the branches, the leaves of the tree represent the various Vedic scriptures. And here the Lord says that the branches of the tree extend downward and upward in both the directions. These branches are nourished or developed by the three modes of material nature. The smaller twigs represent the objects that satisfy the senses. This tree also has roots going down. So in the first verse, the Lord said that the roots of this tree go upwards, urdhva moolam. Mula meaning root and urdhva meaning upward. But in this verse, the Lord says that this tree also has roots going in the downward direction as well. So essentially, this tree has roots and branches going both upward as well as downward. the roots that go downward are bound to the material world, the results of the actions that we living entities perform in the material world. So the meter of this verse is slightly different from the verses that we usually come across. So I just have to give a little thought as to how to, of course, the tune doesn't matter really. What matters is that we recite the verse as best as we can, as correctly as we can. That's most important. The tune or the rhythm really doesn't matter. But for the sake of clarity and better understanding, we can try our best. Okay, I apologize if the tune is the tune that I take is not very familiar to the devotees.
That's okay.
Okay, Prabhuji. I just need to think.
Yes.
It is a little different. So if you notice, the previous verse went in this rhythm. It was very clear cut. So Prabhuji, if you could scroll upwards, please, a little.
Oh, yeah.
So this verse followed this particular rhythm. It's a very, it's the most common meter that is found in most verses of the Bhagavad Gita. ऊर्ध्वमूलम् अधः शाखम् अश्वत्थं प्राहुरव्ययम् छन्दांसि यस्य पर्णानि यस्तं वेद स वेदवेत्. But if you look at the second verse, it does not follow the same meter. It is different. The rhythm is, the pattern is different. So this verse would go something like this. अधश्चोर्ध्वं प्रसृतास्तस्य शाखा गुणप्रवृद्धा विषयप्रवालाः अधश्च मूल्यान्यनुसन्ततानि कर्मानुबन्धीनि मनुष्यलोके. So you might have noticed the verses that I chanted from the Narayaniam a little while ago. Many of the verses in the Narayaniam follow this this particular pattern or this particular meter. So let's begin. We'll go one by one, of course. We'll take little words at a time and then we'll join them together and we'll proceed as we always do. Okay. Adhaschordhvam.
Adhaschordham.
Urdhvam. So the verb needs to be prominent. So it is really this word is really again, as in most instances, it's a compound word. So it is adha cha urdhvam. So when these three combine, it becomes adhascha adhaschordhvam. So cha, and if you look at the synonyms, you can see the breakup of the words. So adha cha urdhvam. So when cha and urdhvam combine, the a syllable of the word cha and the u syllable of the word urdhvam, when they combine, a plus u is in a way equal to o. So that is why cha urdhvam, when they combine in the first line of this verse, it becomes chordhvam. But the verb, the V syllable, it needs to be intact, it needs to be prominent. That will remain as it is. It is only the U that gets converted to an O. So it is adhaschordhvam.
Adhaschordham.
Adhaschordhvam.
Adhaschordham.
Okay. Adhaschordhvam.
Adhaschordham.
Adhaschordhvam.
Adhaschordham.
Prasritas.
Prasritas
tasya shakha
tasya shakha
prasritas tasya shakha
Prasritas tasya shakha
prasritas tasya shakha
Prasritas tasya shakha
adhaschordhvam
Adhaschordhvam
prasritas tasya shakha
Prasritas tasya shakha
adhaschordhvam 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 prasritasya
adhaschordhvam prasritas tasya shakha
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 guna pravriddha
Guna pravriddha
guna pravriddha
Guna pravriddha
guna pravriddha
Guna pravriddha
vishaya pravala
Vishaya pravala
vishaya pravala
Vishaya pravala
guna pravriddha vishaya pravala
Guna pravriddha Vishaya pralava
guna pravriddha vishaya pravala
Guna pravriddha Vishaya pravala
adhaschordhvam prasritastasya shakha
Chordham pratasya shakha
prasritastasya shakha
Prasritasya shakha
adhaschordhvam prasritastasya shakha
Adhaschordham prasastasya shakha
guna pravriddha vishaya pravala
Guna
Guna pravadha Vishaya pravala
guna pravriddha vishaya pravala
Guna
Guna pravriddha Vishaya pravala
adhascha mulani
Adhascha mulani
adhascha mulani
Adhascha mulani
anusantatani
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 adhascha mulani 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 anusantataani.
Adhascha mulani anusantatani.
Adhascha mulani anusantataani.
Adhascha mulani anusantatani.
Karmanubandhini.
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 Manushya-loke.
Manushya-loke.
Karmanubandhini manushya-loke.
Karmanubandhini manushya-loke.
Karmanubandhini manushya-loke.
Karmanubandhini manushya-loke.
Adhaschordhvam prasrutastasya shakha.
Adhaschordham prasitrastasya shakha.
Guna pravriddha vishaya pravala.
Guna pravriddha vishaya pravala.
Adhascha mulani anusantataani.
Adhascha mulani anusantatani.
Karmanubandhini manushya-loke.
Karmanubandhini manushya-loke.
Adhaschordhvam prasrutastasya shakha.
Adhaschordhyam prasitrastasya shakha.
Guna pravriddha vishaya pravala.
Guna pravriddha vishaya pravala.
Adhascha mulani anusantataani.
Adhascha mulani anusantatani.
Karmanubandhini manushya-loke.
Karmanubandhini manushya-loke.
Adhaschordhvam prasrutastasya shakha.
Adhaschordhyam prasitrastasya shakha.
Guna pravriddha vishaya pravala.
Guna pravriddha vishaya pravala.
Adhascha mulani anusantataani.
Adhascha mulani anusantatani.
Karmanubandhini manushya-loke.
Karmanubandhini manushya-loke.
Okay. Could we go around and try reciting or chanting this verse one by one?
Yeah. Adhaschodvam pasyatastasya shaka guna pravradha vishaya pravalaha adhascha mulani anusantatani karmanubandhini manushya loke.
Very nice. Very nice.
It's a tough one to memorize, this one.
It is indeed. I'm still trying to get my tongue around the words.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Especially this word, prasritas.
Prasritas.
Yeah, it's actually prasrita, which means extended, as we can see in the synonym.
Prasrita.
Yeah, prasrita is the root word, but because of the way the Sanskrit language works, even in English or any other language for that matter, the root word is one, and when you use that word in different contexts, depending on the rules of grammar, its form keeps changing. So prasrita is the root word meaning extended, but when the word is included as part of the line, it becomes prasritas tasya shakha.
Prasritas, yeah.
Prasritas.
Prasruta.
Yeah, so the R, the R or the R syllable is in two places in that word. I think that
Right.
makes it a tongue twister.
Prasrutas. Good point. Good point.
Prasrutas.
Yeah, thank you for pointing that out. Actually, very good. Prasrutas. Very good.
Yeah, Prasrutas tasya shakha.
Yeah. Yeah.
Prasartas.
Yeah,
Prasartas. Tasya shaka.
perfect. Sorry, who was that?
I was Kaushalya.
Kaushalya Mataji. Yes, yes, that is perfect. Okay.
Can I try?
Yes, of course. Yes, yes, definitely.
Adhars Chaudhram Prasartas Tasya Shakha Guna Pravaldha Vishya Pravala Adhascha Mulani Anusantatani Karma Buddhani Manushya Loke.
Okay. Can we take the words like little by little? So the first line, Mataji, Adhash Chordhvam. The ver needs to be prominent. Ver. The ver syllable. Urdhvam.
Urdhvam. Adhaschordham.
Chordhvam.
Chordhvam. Adhaschordhvam.
Perfect. Very nice.
Thank you.
Pratas.
Prastras tasya shakha.
Yeah.
Gun.
Prasritas. I think
Prasartas.
perfect. Very good. Prasritas tasya shakha. Okay.
Shakha.
Right. Guna pravriddha.
Guna pravardha. Vishaya
Pravala.
pravala.
Yeah.
Adhascha mulani anusantatani
Karmanubandhini.
karmanubandhini karmanubandhini manushya loke.
Right. So karma meaning work. Bandhan we know is a common word in most languages, even in Hindi, indicating bondage or attachment. So karmanubandhini meaning to be bound to the result of our actions. So,
Yes.
so karmanubandhini manushya loke. Very nice, Mati.
Thank you, Shruti.
Thank you. Okay. Who would like to go next?
Pauna Ben.
Hare Krishna, Papuji. Hare Krishna, Sutiji. Hare Krishna. Okay.
Okay.
Where are we? Oh my God, I got lost. Dharschodvam prasuta tasya stakha guna prabuddha vishaya pravala adhascha mulayanu santatani karmanubandhini manushya loke.
Very nice. Just the third line, I think. Adhascha mulani anusantatani.
Adhascha mulanya santatani.
Yeah, actually, I'll explain why it is like that. It is so again, it is a case of words changing their form when they go from single words to compound words. So adha again meaning downward. Cha is like a conjunction in English, and to join parts of a sentence. Mula meaning root. So mulani meaning roots, multiple, plural, multiple roots. Anusantatani means to be extended or to spread out. So when so mulani is followed by anusantatani. So in reality, they are actually they are two separate words, as we can see in the synonyms. So there are two ways we could pronounce this when we recite the verse. We could either do it the way we learned just now, like adhascha mulani anusantatani. That is also correct. And because of how the Sanskrit language works, because of the rules, the grammar that govern its grammar, this way of saying it, Mulanyanusantatani. So here I don't clearly pronounce the word Mulani. I am combining them. So at the place where I combine, at the point where I join the two words, Mulani Anusantatani, instead of saying them separately, at the point where I join, the ear sound, the sound of the letter Y comes into play. So it becomes Mulanyanusantatani. See the difference? But both are correct. We could say it both ways, but for the sake of ease, for the sake of simplicity, pronouncing the words as they are, adhascha mulani anusantatani. I think that will be easier for us to pronounce. Either way, whatever we are comfortable with. Mulani anusantatani, that is also correct. Mulani anusantatani, that is also correct. Either way, anything that works for us. Both are perfectly fine.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Okay. Who else do we have?
There's Lena. Would you like to repeat? Or Sitaram? Or Lena? Yeah, go on, Lena.
I will. I've just joined, so bear with me, please.
No problem.
Adash Chodavam Prasratastasya Shaka Guna Pravarta Visaya Pravala Adascha Mulanya Anu Santatani Karmanubandini Manushya Loke.
Wow, that was very good.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah,
Thank you.
really. Thank you.
Oh, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Well done, Lena. Well done. Very, very good. Sitaram?
Yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Adhaschodvyam prastastasya sakha guna pravirdha visaya pravala adhasya mulani anusantatani karmanu bandhini manusya loke.
Very nice, Prabhuji. I admit the words in the first line are a tongue twister for most of us. But very, very, very nice. Very,
Thank you, Mataji.
thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Just to do that again. Adhaschodvam prastas prasratas. Is that prasratas? Okay.
The R that comes in the middle, you pronounce it just enough for it to be noticed, not completely. So prasratas.
Prasratas. Thank you. Adhaschodvam prasratas tasya shaka. Yeah, the first line is going to be the hard one. Adhaschodvam chodvam. Adhaschodvam prasratas tasya shaka. Good. Thank you. Yeah, that's the one that's going to be the challenge. That's good.
I agree.
Chodvam prasratas. Actually, no, it's good. You've taught it nicely. Thank you. Very good.
I've tried my best.
Okay. I think does anybody want to practice it again? We've got a couple of minutes.
Yes.
Yes, I'll try, Prabhuji.
Very good.
Yes, yes, of course, Mataji. Yes, please.
Adhas chordham prasar tastasya shakha gunam pravardha vishaya pravala adhascha mulani anusantatani karma bandhani manushya loke
Karmanubandhini.
karmanubandhani manushya loke.
Very good.
Thank you, Shruti.
Thank you, Mataji. Very good.
Anybody else who'd like to practice? Okay, I'm going to try to do it without even looking. Okay. Adas chodhvam pasratas tasya shakha.
Yay. Very good.
Okay, good. Okay. So you'll take, I'm going to sleep on this all night. Chanting. Very good. Actually, trying to memorize a verse really helps in many, many different ways. So I'm so happy that so many devotees like Kaushalya Bhavanaben, they're learning these verses by heart. It's very, very inspiring. So thank you so much.
Prabhuji, Shrutiji, we still finding it chapter, the first slok. We're still learning that. It's quite hard.
This one.
Yes, so we have to just keep listening to your recording, and that will
That's
help.
a good idea.
Yes, that helps.
I'm glad.
Yeah. We'll get there. Thank you.
Thank you.
With your help and Prabhuji's help.
And with the Lord's grace, of course.
Yeah, Lord's, yes, that's true as well. Yeah. Yeah.
Very good. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody.
and-
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Shruti. Hare Krishna.
Once again, as
Hare Krishna,
Lena,
everybody.
is Lena showing us her deities? They're very beautiful. Where are they?
Wow.
Good. Just have darshan of
Thank
these.
you.
Very good. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, Krishna's mercy.
Yeah. No, thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. Excellent.
Thank you.
Such beautiful deities. No, thank you so much, Lena.
Thank
You must come
Shruti,
every day and give us darshan.
Ah,
Shruti, can I say something?